By many, she was known as simply the wife of the 35th President of the United States, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. However, history has proven her to be much more than that. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, before, during, and after her time in the White House, made several contributions to American society that still impact life today. Today I will inform you of several of the contributions that she made. While the majority of us were not alive to experience the full impact of her life, we can take note of the lasting impression she made on American culture. Through reading several books and publications about her life, I have developed an in-depth knowledge and curiosity of Miss Onassis. In the next few moments, I will discuss the contributions she made before, during, and after her time as First Lady. Now that I've given an overview, let's start with her life before the White House. As a child and young adult, Jackie received many awards and accomplishments. Even from an early age, Jackie demonstrated exceptional horsemanship. In 1940, the New York Times reported that she, at only aged 11, scored a double victory in the horsemanship competition. As she grew up, Jackie excelled as a student. In 1947, she won an award for being her school's top literature student. In the same year, the New York Times named her Debutante of the Year. After finishing high school and graduating from George Washington University, Jackie got a job as the inquiring camera girl for the Washington Times-Herald newspaper. There, her job was to interview and photograph well-known Washington residents. Notable interviews include Richard Nixon. According to a biography of Jackie written by Barbara Leeming, it is through this job that she met John Kennedy. As First Lady, Jackie impacted American culture. While touring the White House before living in the residence, she noticed that many of the rooms were furnished with pieces that lacked historical significance. On her first day in the residence, she set to restoring the White House's historical character. In 1962, Jackie gave a tour of the White House. This tour was televised on CBS, and she won an Emmy Award for her performance. Jackie was the only First Lady to ever win an Emmy Award while serving. During her time as First Lady, she initiated a congressional bill establishing that furniture in the White House would be property of the Smithsonian Institution rather than the sitting presidents. She also founded the White House Historical Society. Throughout the Kennedy presidency, Jackie dedicated her time to the promotion of history and the preservation of American arts. Though it wasn't completed until 1965, Jackie contributed to the establishment of the National Endowment for the Arts. Jackie further preserved American history by fighting to stop the destruction of historical homes in Lafayette Square. These homes, which were built in the late 1700s, were designated a National Historic Landmark Site in 1970. Jackie's passion for preserving history continued through the rest of her life. As an older woman, Jackie continued to make impressions on future generations. After the assassination of John Kennedy in Dallas, Texas, on November 22, 1963, Jackie oversaw the establishment of the John F. Kennedy Presidential Library and Museum. The building was dedicated 16 years after his death in 1979. In the later years of her life, Jackie became consulting editor at Viking Press. She held this job for 2 years before becoming associate editor at Doubleday. Throughout her life, Jackie managed to impact society as a young woman, as First Lady, and as an older woman as well. Although Jackie died in 1994, her contributions live on today. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis' legacy will continue to make an impact not only in government, but in style, art, and history as well.